Let's go! I finally win after 3 consecutive weeks of losing, and I'm in fifth place right now in the rankings in fantasy football. I bring this back recap after some time called, and this is gonna be an amazing. This is amazing, honestly, and so I should be able to uh make the playoffs. I think I can still make the playoffs. I need to win out though. The last 4 games to go 10-4. However, I should be doing good. I'll be waiting. Danny Maldonado, hi, welcome to the stream. Okay, just hold on a sec. And this is well because next week we're gonna be playing Cajun Chris. My story, the first time we played, I got killed, absolutely massacred in the first game. However, like I technically should be having a good chance to do so. He has players on bye, so that could affect what I'm doing. Oh, sorry for that. And well, I don't know. So like for my lineup, I have for this week in particular, I'm gonna have Justin Herbert, Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah, I traded Derrick Henry a couple of weeks ago to Xfinity, who's also in this league. So I have Justin Herbert, Ezekiel Elliott, Chase Edmonds, Antonio Brown, Christian Kirk, Robert Tonyan, Mike Williams, Justin Tucker, and I'm going to be trying to make a waiver to get a defense. Since the 49ers are on by, I think I should be doing good. I'll be waiting to see if people come in the chat. Also, I'll be waiting to see here. And technically, so I'm in sixth right now. If I win, I should be fifth, and I should have a good chance of making the playoff. And yeah, like pretty much, I think I should be doing good heading up into this game. So next up, I'm getting Cajun Chris, who has pretty equal team now. He was leading until at one point, then he started dropping games. However, I should be good, I'm supposing. I think I could be good. However, like it all depends on what happens, honestly, because this is another matchup because it could go either way. And so my remaining schedule is Cajun Chris. Wait, hold on a sec. Sorry for that. So my remaining schedule is Cajun Chris, Kane Brother, the matchup of all matchups, Kickfinity, and Ethan the Buckeye. Which though if I win against Cajun Green Light, do I trade Allen Robinson, Deontay John? Keep Allen Robinson and try with the other two because like I think that would be like unless like unless like the other player like absolutely needs like one of those positions like one WR or something, maybe you could trade with him if you need a running back. I have no idea. However, like Allen Robinson is a pretty good wide receiver, so it would be good to have him. Okay, so for this week, I have the advantage that Herbert, like Williams, and possibly the defense I'm going to get is going to be playing the Jets, the worst team in the NFL. So I should have an advantage. I also have an advantage that after tomorrow, I get for fantasy football early since I have Chase Edmonds and Christian Kirk, which would technically, at the set of things, would amount to more than 23 projected points, and that would give me a good head start. Then my TE, like Robert Tanyan, in week 4 gave me the miracle and gave me the miracle comeback win. However, although he has had catches, he only passed the 10 point mark once. So I mean, I did overhype him a bit. I think I should be okay. I think I should be okay keeping him. I mean, I want to keep him, especially since after and then he's getting the Colts, which isn't a very favorable matchup, but I mean, should be good. Then I mean, I mean, yeah, really. And then like the 49ers team is on bye, which isn't gonna help me either. So he has two players on bye right now. I got one. I'm projected to win by 8 something, almost 9. Projected to win by 8.88 at the moment. Here are the other matchups. Um, so for like pretty much and also like MC Metz is pretty much going 0-14. I was projected to go 0-14. I already have 6 wins under my belt, so that is pretty impressive. Then I should be doing good heading into the last part of the year. I should have like a good chance of finishing strong, especially since like I have a pretty solid team. I could say I have a solid team. I have Antonio Brown, which is a good receiver. He is a pretty good receiver. Yes, he was on ban. I think that's what caused me to have him because if he wasn't on a ban, then suspended, then I probably wouldn't have picked. I probably wouldn't have been able to pick him up. But yeah, so I have. I also have Monday night. Like Antonio Brown is also on Monday night, so that could potentially give me a leverage in case I am losing by that. And well, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. Here are the standings for the whole table. Kickfin is in first. Extreme Kane is in second. Falcons is in third. Team Rundown is in fourth. Cajun Chris is sixth. I'm seventh. Carter Prod is eighth. Kane Brothers ninth. Carter Prod is seventh. Kane Brothers eighth. Ethan the Buckeye is ninth, and MC Metz is 10th. So I mean, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting considering like I think I can make the playoff. I think I can make the playoff. Honestly, it wouldn't be so far fetched. But I gotta win today. I mean, well, this weekend, and this. I have to win this game. I have to win out. I have to win out, and well, the odds don't favor me because he has 2 receivers on bye compared to 1 on mine, and Josh Jacobs is playing the Jets. He has Russell Wilson playing the Giants. Well, Herbert has a good chance versus the Patriots, and then Elliott versus Baltimore. But I mean, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. Ben Roethlisberger is playing Washington. Aaron Rodgers is playing um, Philadelphia those weeks in particular. So I think it should be okay. I think I should be looking okay at best. However, like I think I should be considering decisions. One decision I think I will consider is going here, and I'm gonna add a defense. And well, this I'm just gonna try to from now. I'm just gonna try to add every defense that is playing against the Jets. Since I mean the Jets are the worst team in like the entire NFL. So I'll be removing the 49ers defense, and I'll be adding the Chargers' defense. Yes, I know they're not playing the Jets this week, but this strategic position in case. Well, pretty much I'm gonna get 2 defenses. And it's going to be strategic because in week 13, I'm going to be playing against, so I'll be checking the Jets schedule. So I'll be playing against the Dolphins next. I don't think anyone has the Dolphins defense. However, it would be interesting to see what to do because, well, I've got a lot of quests going on for like waivers. And I've got a lot of good players on this team. I don't know. It all depends on Thursday what the Browns are and what the Cardinals are going to do, and well, yeah, pretty much. I also need like other results to like sneak in the playoff. So like. I don't have enough point differential. That is a fact. I do not have enough point differential. So I need Team Rundown to lose at least once. I need Team Rundown to lose at least once, or Extreme Kane to slip up twice, or Extreme Kane. Well, pretty much anyone who has 2 losses twice. I think Kickfinity is a lock to the playoff. Hey, what's up, Kickfinity? Welcome to stream. I just mentioned you saying that I think you were a lock to the playoff. Really? So if you didn't notice, hold on a sec. So I'm gonna be adding I think I was adding the Chargers, Kevin Ballage, and Raiders defense to this, and well, I think so. I can still make the playoff. I think I can still make the playoff. I would have to run the table and hope for some losses because my point differential is absolutely awful. Like it's really awful. Out of these, I think anything can happen. I think Xfinity is gonna be a secure lock to the playoff. Then the rest would be interesting to see what happens really because whoever loses my game against Cajun Chris would be looking at the outside for a playoff push, and then you have Team Rundown versus Chris. Then a week later, hopefully, I think you're a lock. I think it should be a lock, since you only got 2 losses. And well, I choked week 9. I really choked in week 9. Wait, no, week 8. Sorry, week 8. I really choked this game. Week 7, I lost by a lot. Like week 6 was my last one until then. I beat Extreme Kane by 21. Then in week 9, I really face palmed. That was really a face palm with 2 players getting nothing really. And then week 10, I finally win. I won by 16, but I need to win in convincing blood. Hopefully I do. Welcome Elk NCAA. Welcome to the stream. So I'm just gonna be like this is. I usually did this, then I didn't for the last 3 weeks, but I usually do this where I recap my fantasy football, what happened this weekend, and what happened last weekend, and preview the next weekend. Which I mean, like I think I should win. I think could win. So like I mean, I'm gonna try to get as much players from the Chargers as possible, since as you know the Chargers are playing the Jets next week, so that should be a good advantage. And also my rivals team, he has Teddy Bridgewater, James Conner, Aaron Jones, Cooper Kupp, AJ Brown, Evan Engram, Emmanuel Sanders, Patrick Mahomes on bench, Jamal Williams on the bench, Calvin Ridley, Jared Cooks, Saquon Barkley, who's on IR, and Julian Edelman, who's also on IR. He has 3 defenses, which is really interesting. He has Mahomes on the bench. I think Eagles lost by 4. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Like also, I know someone who was undefeated until I think last week. They're 9-1 now. Like I'm 6-4. Like I also so I think I should be. I hopefully can make the playoff. Like if I make the playoff, I don't know if it's still here, but I don't know if I can still check it. But somewhere I was projected to literally go 0-14 at the start of the year. Hold on. Oh yeah, here it is. I was projected to really go. This was actually a real projection. Like fantasy football is like just mocked me right there, and now I'm 6-4. I fortunately did 6-4, so I need to win out and hopefully get get like a team rundown to lose, because that's the only guy that can strip me the playoff spot. And we're really I like this is gonna be my toughest game. I think I can beat Chris. However, this is gonna be my toughest game. So this week 13 game is gonna be my toughest game. Of the remainder of my schedule, I have Chris, Kane brother, Kickfinity, and Ethan the Buckeye, who actually got. That is a pretty good team. That is a pretty good team. That is a pretty good team. I missed out a lot on the draft. However, I got lucky that I was able to get something out of it. Like I got Herbert. I also got Elliott on a trade. Chase Edmonds, Antonio Brown. I got Tim's. I should win this week. Yeah, it's 10. Oh, okay, that's like 10 teams in your league. Yeah, I should win this week. I should if I want. If I want to keep. Russ, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Javon Diggs, Robbie Anderson, Kelsey, Landry, Carsey, and Younghoe Koo. Also, Kickfinity, I don't know if you noticed, but For no reason at all, I just added the Raiders defense. Totally not a strategic move. Just I added the Raiders defense for no. Well, I'm trying to get the Raiders defense, and I mean, so like Herbert is having the Jets, which is a pretty favorable matchup. The hardest matchup I might have would be maybe Tanyan versus Indianapolis. That should be my hardest matchup. Tanyan versus Indianapolis because the Colts have one of the best defenses. They have a pretty good defense, and they're playing at Indiana, so this should be an interesting matchup. It should be very interesting in my opinion. Um, the only one real week where he really balled out of nowhere was that week 4 game that I had was the only week that he really balled out. Then he never passed the 10 mark once. I think you should start Joe Mixon. Like could be good this week. Let me check who are the Bengals playing. I think you should start Joe Mixon. They're playing Washington, so that's a very favorable matchup. That is a favorable matchup. And then pretty much. So I think that's gonna be pretty much it. Also, except as again, my starting lineup would be Justin Herbert, Ezekiel Elliott, Chase Edmonds, Antonio Brown, Christian Kirk, Robert Tonyan, Mike Williams, Justin Tucker, and then the Chargers defense once I get them. And my bench would be Ben Roethlisberger, Aaron Rodgers, Jerick McKinnon, who I'm actually going to drop for technically the Chargers defense I'm going to be putting instead of Jerick McKinnon, and then Curtis Samuel, Jerry Jeudy, and Brandon Ayuk. Well, I mean that. That could be good. However, hold on a sec. I think he played on the Browns. Wait, hold on. Just let me. Oh, wait, no, he's played the Bengals. Yeah, I think you should start him. I think you could. I would honestly start him also. I honestly would. And position battles here, I should win most of them, I guess. I honestly would also start Higgins. Well, yeah, I should have a good week 11. He should have. And this is the projected stat line in case you didn't notice. So, projected to barely win. That would hurt my point stats. Could be awful. Higgins should have a good week 11. Also, by the way, just for a recommendation, should I start Jeudy or should I start Jeudy or Williams? Since Jeudy is projected higher, but then again, Williams is playing the Jets. That's the only reason why I'm starting him. Really, he is one of the most inconsistent players I've ever seen. And I picked him up on waivers, got 1.4 points when I started him, and that pretty much cost me the loss. Week 7. So yeah. And then I'm trying to get Kellen Ballage. My RB room is pretty good, I could say. So I'm bringing Kellen Ballage, who's doing pretty good. At the Chargers, I have Chase Edmonds and then Ezekiel Elliott. I have a good team, however, there's not enough room. There's not enough room to start anybody, really. Since I'm stuck between having Chase Edmonds and Kalen Ballage if one of the other balls out. Okay, say I would the only I guess yeah. See, yeah, man. I'm 9-1-3. The other 7-3. I'm in 2. This one I'm 6-4. The other one I'm exact the opposite record. This is my other league I'm in. I have the exact opposite record. I should win today, this week, I think, and I have symmetrical work. Jeudy will have. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Mike. Any Jets player wouldn't make any NFL roster. With the exception of maybe I guess maybe Joe Flacco, and that would be a huge if. And Sam Darnold. No Jets player would make the first roster on any other. That's how bad the Jets are, really. And also, yeah, that's pretty much I don't think any Jet will be on I think any Jet would be lucky to get on the bench in any other team, in my opinion. maybe like the Seahawks, like for example, let's just say any good team, like I think a Jets player wouldn't be able to even make the bench in the Steelers, for example. Like yeah, for like practice squad. And well, this league is pretty even, I guess, with the upsets, especially since the fourth place team is 6-4. Like there's a three-way tie for fourth. There's a two-way tie for second, and there's a sole first, and then the rest is divided in one space. MC Metz could potentially go 0-14. He isn't even on the app, so like it wouldn't matter really, but he doesn't even have the app to matter really. So these are projected playoffs, Kickfinity rundown, team rundown, Extreme Kane Falcons, and I'm projected to be the second seed in consolation versus Carter. Like that's my projection at the moment. And well, I mean I should be okay. I never tried to pass it. I mean, well, yeah, that's true. Like that's true. Like that's pretty true. Like I had Burkhead. I picked him up randomly. Like in my other team, I picked him up randomly, and he got me 22 points. However, that's true. Like, and then like that's pretty true since you have no idea what let's say who like no idea what Bill Belichick is gonna do now. Honestly, um my backups aren't that favorable. Like I'm gonna have Russell Wilson on my bench simply because Herbert is playing the Jets. Okay, have a good night, you too, man. Like have a good night to you too. So well, yeah, this is my other team projected to win by 10.1. Sam Darnold is out. David Johnson IR. I think that's the reason why I am projected to win. And Case Keenum is his only other quarterback. So I'd rather not start a quarterback. And then David Johnson is on IR. Okay. So I think I'll see if I can get a running back out of nowhere. 10. Oh, Devontae Booker did do well versus Denver. I mean, he isn't predicted to do much, but it was. Hey, it's Talking Sports with Landon. Welcome to the stream. So I wasn't actually gonna keep it for like that long, like for not much after but I think I could keep it. Like technically, I'm just recapping my fantasy football team. Well, not this one. Well, technically, I did went ahead and also did this one, but this one, where I'm 6-4 right now. Sixth place in the league of 10, and I should be able. I think I can make the playoffs if I win out. I should maybe even one loss, only one loss could be enough to make the playoff, provided that I mean, I would have to win out unless some wild upsets happen. Since my point differential is terrible. My point differential is a joke. Like I've scored 1,019.08 points compared to receiving 1,076.62 points. Like my point differential is essentially a joke. Like it essentially is. Like I'm the only team with a winning record that has. Well, actually, no. Falcons is only a point two in differential. Like my points in general are a joke. Like they are a joke. Like technically they would be, and well, yeah. And technically I think I'm gonna end the stream since like we already passed the 20-minute mark. I was intending it to just be a short stream recap. However, I'm gonna lastly show the results of last week along with it. So for the first time ever, Kickfinity fails to score 100 points since week 4, I think. No, he actually did score 100 points. This is comeback miracle week where my running backs absolutely sucked. I had Jeff Wilson at running back. And like he won in the running back. Like the only reason I won was because Robert Tanyan went off, really, and the 49ers defense actually got points versus Philadelphia. I think that was the only reason I won. Sammy Watkins should have done better. I had players on the bench which should have done better. Like really, that should have done better. I didn't even have a top 30 scoring RB that week, which is pretty embarrassing. So I guess I'm going to end it now. Thank you for watching to everyone who came, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.